Nung unang panahon niyan, ma'am, hindi pinapansin yan.
Abala siya sa mga tao nandito kasi parang gabi siya kung tumubo.
Ay parang damo lang po na baliwala sa amin. Kapag namimingwit o kaya nangingisda po kami sa lake, pinuputol lang po namin yan kasi wala kaming alam kung saan po pwedeng gawin yung bakong.
We needed to look into Bakong a little deeper and create its space. When Design Center was created, it was thought competitiveness of Philippine products will come from not just designers, but materials that are unique to the Philippines and therefore have a distinctive quality.
That's the beauty of circular economy, where we actually zoom in on users' needs, but also zoom out on a systemic view from sourcing of the perennial plant all the way to end of life. Even at end of life, we were already imagining what could happen to it. Can we loop back the products and actually be reutilized for something else? Is there a way to keep it away from landfill, keep it away from being incinerated or just buried to the ground? The beauty of this is we have this boiling pot of what circular economy could be.
Nakaka-excite to see a different kind of material this time that we can use.
The multi-transformational or configurational nature of what we have been doing is something that can be totally applied to Bakong.
We knew that it has potential to support our current communities with their craft, but also a new community.
When designing the pieces for Bakong, we really thought about how many uses can it have, and is it unusual yet classic enough to go throughout the years.
Upon hearing that this is a natural and sustainable material, this is within the scope of what I've been wanting to look for. A lot more reason why we really agreed to be part of this.
If you don't do it on the right material combination, hindi mo mapapaangat yung value. That's why I tried to integrate wood as a secondary material to put more added value sa bakong.
We're not afraid to try anything. We want to pursue to the max what the material can do, what are its limitations and what are its strengths. And from there, we come out with a lot of different things.
With this one, we are working only on the fiber itself. We had to think of ways to make it look exciting, color it, put it on a certain surface also, material that we can bend it, fold it, instead of just normal weaving. I didn't want to do so much processing in the materials. I wanted the material to really come out and you can feel it, know that it's Bakong.
Paano kami magbe-bring ng something new or edge na hindi pa nahanap with other materials?
Can it be done by the community with minimal tools? Kasi ultimately, this is something that they will do.
As a designer naman, what comes from me is how to challenge it. Can we do this? Okay, we've been doing this, but how about if we approach it this way, I had to work with what's available, using existing modes.
I tried to hit all the dimensions of sustainability. Aside from using upcycled materials, I wanted to use less of it in general. So I wanted to keep my design simple.
Basically, it's a flat pack furniture. The chair, at the same time, it's a table.
Modo Bako creates a dynamic furniture for a child to understand that you can come up with ideas that progressively make sense.
What we want for that space to be is a sort of catalyst for other spaces to be inspired, to engage the community in the design.
For circularity to happen, it needs a lot of collaborators because it needs to scale. What was important for Design Center is to bring in partners also that have industrialization as its strength.
When the DCP introduced that to me, I was very excited to partner with them because I believe that our system together with the Bakong can be a fruitful partnership.
The big idea is to see if we can use it as a filler doon sa mga plastic product.
Bakong is an example of an agricultural product that can really work hard for so many industries.
Value creation rather than value addition would really benefit marginalized communities.
Para kami ring nakahukay ng isang ginto na wala sa ibang lugar, kami lang ang meron. Hindi seasonal ito. Anytime, pwede kaming magbenta.
Hindi ko rin na-expect na ganun ang kalalabasan ng Bakong. Kung nagwe-wave na ako, nagka-interest pa ako na meron pa palang ibang magagawa yung production ng Bakong. Well, namamangha kami kung bakit nagagawang tela, ganun. Dyan lang tumutubo yun.
Well, dapat mag-take off siya on a commercial level. Mabubuhay ang community. Nadidevelop yung material in a better quality, better quantity. So, ang community nadidevelop din.
It's only the beginning. We have to keep going. We have to find other applications for Bakong, and we need to develop more and more businesses around the technology of Bakong and using Bakong for many, many applications.
From here, obviously you want to make it scalable, you want to make it commercially viable, you want to be able to bring it to the market because it represents so much work of so many people.
It's gonna open a lot of opportunities for the makers. It's a new material that they can explore.
Like, we're not alone in this journey, and something that matters to us matters to other people too. Yeah.
What we need for Bakong to really fully realize its potential is people with open minds. We actually need people who would start the conversation, people who would give Bakong a chance.
Hopefully, sa future, di na siya alternative. Maging mainstream na rin siya, no?
We're in this for the long haul. We want to do it consistently.
You don't just sustain your company, but you sustain the lives of the people around you. Sobrang they put their hope on you. So you have to go back and show them that something good will come out.
Binabalak kong umalis noon, pero nung nandyan pa rin ang design center, pumasok po sa isip ko, yung tumutulong nga sa amin hindi bumibitaw. Bakit kaming tinutulungan bibitaw?
We know that the ambition of Bakong is much bigger. We know that it's not going to happen overnight. Government has the responsibility to de-risk it for industries, to invest, to lessen that gap, and to make it more viable route to take. This is really just the start of the journey.
Bakong is natural plant from the Philippines. It is our national interest to protect it, and we must think strategically.
It would be wonderful to be able to showcase it as a uniquely Filipino fiber in all its different forms and all its versatility.
There is no choice but to really go the route of circularity and sustainability. We should all be convinced that it's a responsibility that we have to embrace.
The beauty of this project is we're visualizing, we're also showcasing that we can create these products already. We're not talking about concepts anymore, we're talking about the real deal. Designers are really the start of where circularity can be. We hope that this project inspires more designers to adopt circularity.
Kailangan natin proteksyonan, kailangan nating magkaisa para mas lalong mapakinabangan yung Bakong.